Hello and welcome back to the next episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 campaign, playing as Siegfried the Paladin. Now you may have noticed I've had to reload the autosave from just before the goblin attack in the last episode. Now as it happens, after helping the defenders beat the goblins, I had subsequently saved the game and reloaded it later in the evening to record the next episode. However, unfortunately, reloading the save after defeating the goblins caused some NPCs in the grove to not be in their correct positions, and we missed out on some neat little interactions and character introductions as a result. So hence we find ourselves here outside the Emerald Grove again, ready to have another tussle to thwart the goblin threat before we head inside to explore. And hopefully this time all the NPCs should be in their correct positions. So, before we do that though, I just want to have a listen to some of the banter that's going on down here between Aradin's crew and Cannon there, who's refusing to let them in. And you can see the white dialogue lines appearing above their heads. I'm going to call that the ambient dialogue or the general chat or whatever you want to call it, but they're not always voiced. And I think it's a bug because sometimes they are voiced. Open the gate, you stubborn bastard! Like so, and even when the line is repeated, again voiced, even when the line's repeated it will be voiced, but other lines appear to only be voiced the first time they get said, and then the repeats aren't voiced. It's very peculiar. Like this one, hurry please, the goblins are on us, not voiced that time, but I guarantee you if we reloaded the save and quickly zoomed over there, it would be voiced the first time after reloading the save, but not the subsequent times. And likewise with this, it's the same line as before, but it's obviously not linked to the voice file correctly, and so it's not being voiced. And Cannon is saying stuff in response, as in, well, see, there you go, you can hear him now. He obviously said something to prompt Aradin to say, then go get him, and we heard his response. But we couldn't see, well, we couldn't see the lines above his head because we're not close enough for him to be fully loaded in. But we can hear his response if he voices them, but not all of his lines are being voiced. So there's a few peculiar bugs surrounding the ambient chat and banter that I've noticed. So I'm not really too sure what causes it, but yeah, it's just something I've picked up on. Very, very minor.
Open up, or I'll break the bloody thing down.
I don't know if you'll be able to break that down.
Look, please just let us in. They're almost on us.
I wonder if we stood here and waited if they actually would catch up. I suspect not. But anyway, let's go help them out. We're going to move into position, move ourselves forward first. Just close enough not to trigger the cutscene. I've got a few tricks that I want to try. See how smoothly we can do this. We'll move Shadowheart up there. We'll move Gale over here. And what I want to do actually is, first things first, I want to swap out one of Shadowheart's spells for Bless. And then what I'm going to do is jump into turn-based mode. And I'm going to get her to bless everybody. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And I don't think Sacred Weapon, it has a higher chance of hitting and emits a bright light. No, I don't think I'll bother using that at this point. Oh, actually, you know what? No, let's use it. We now have a Sacred Weapon for, it should be 10 turns. Yeah, 10 turns. That was our Channel Oath charge, which will be recharged on short rest. And for Lae'zel, let's give... See, it triples her jumping distance, but we still, if we jump from a height, still get hurt. But let's give it to Siegfried. Make him jump super duper far. I think that's all we can do. Oh no, I want to use these arcane recoveries on Gale, because all of his spells replenish on long rest, including the arcane recovery, so may as well use them. Now that's used up all of the actions here, and if we start the cutscene like so, we'll have technically already taken our first turn, we won't have any actions. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the turn, and now, oh, I've got to do it for all of them.
Excellent choice.
I crave blood. There you go. So that's replenished all our actions. So now we're down to 9 turns of all the respective effects, but that's plenty. So now we should, when we trigger the cutscene, not start at the bottom of the initiative queue. But let's see. Anyway, all right, let's trigger it. There we go.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
If they didn't spend so much time bickering, they easily could have got in by now. And I'm not even talking about our delay.
Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
Like, even in the cutscene, they take too long bickering over it rather than just opening the gate. They don't even need to open the gate all the way.
There's no time!
Just open the gate a little bit, just enough for them to scramble underneath and close it. Problem solved.
The 9 hells! Open the gate!
They actually end up opening the gate way more than they even need to, which you'll see in a bit. Oh, there goes cannon.
No!
See how high the gate was open? They easily could have got in under that. Even then, they could have done an Indiana Jones roll and scrambled underneath, but anyway.
Form a mine!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade, then suffer its sting.
It was a good entrance from Will, I have to say. Alright, that was a rough hit. At least Zevlor is getting to the rallied horn there, which gives everyone 8 temporary hit points, which is nice. Gives us a bit of leeway if we get hit. Okay, so Lae'zel gets to go first. I think let's just hit the goblin tracker, and then we'll run down there, and we'll action surge, and we'll hit the second goblin tracker. And then how far can we jump? Can jump there, and that's as far as we can go. That's all we can do with Lae'zel, I think, but that's plenty. 2 kills in 1 turn.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Scouts get to the high ground. Raiders charge the bastards. He's going after Bath. Ah, that's annoying. I was hoping Booyarg wouldn't do that. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, double miss from Bath. Very good. Now, I can obviously jump a lot, but let's just jump here. And we should have enough movement, yes. I'm going to... It's a 90% chance to hit 6 to 19 damage, depending on rolls. But I want to make sure Booyarg dies, so I'm going to smite him with my divine power. Goodbye, Goblin Booyarg. I'm going to loot your corpse as well. I'll send all of it to Gale, though, because I don't think I've got a lot of space in my inventory. And that's fine, we'll start moving off that way. We've still got a tracker there, we've got Zakrug, Bugbear, and a Warg. Nice, dazed him.
By sickle and sword.
Only a 1. And he jumps away from him. Okay, fair enough. Now, we don't need to move Gale all the way down, thankfully. Just loot all of that. And what I'll get him to do is magic missile. And I think I want to nuke, if possible. Oh, is he not? Okay, no. Can you just go there? Ooh, that was lucky. Could have lost my turn if he fell prone. Yeah, let's just see if we can nuke Zakrug. Oh, almost. And next turn I'll just jump down, I think.
What should I do?
I'll just get you to jump down immediately, I think. Get out of the grease. And you can guiding bolt on Bugbear. Nice. And I'll get you to also go down. Oh, I forgot about that Goblin Brawler. Oh well. Oh, where's the warg going? It's coming for Siegfried, but missing as well. That was a good strike. That was a very good strike from Ramira. Alright, Lae'zel's up. Now trouble is, do we just try a melee menacing attack? Yeah, go for it. Nice. It was more the damage that I wanted. I wanted that that attack for, so that's good. Alright, Zakrug has a turn, and then Siegfried's up. And I think with Siegfried I should just be able to jump all the way over there. Oh, he missed, of course. Alright, let's see. Should just be able to jump all the way there. Yeah, nice. Very good. Thanks to the Githyanki Psionics. Now, I won't be able to hit both of them at the same time. I could go for Bugbear. It's a 99% because of the guiding bolt. I'd rather finish off Zakrug though, so let's just do that. There you go. Goodbye, Zakrug. And that's all I can do. Because that'll be easy for him to... Yeah, there you go. Also, I noted as well that you get the same amount of... Oh, I forgot this guy's still up. Oh, you missed. How did you miss, Will? How did you miss, buddy? That's fine. Gale can finish him with an evocation cantrip, surely. Okay, too far away. Let's just jump out of the grease. No, that's fine. Alright. Actually, you know what? I want Shadowheart to finish him off. Okay, he missed. Whatever. Zevlor can finish him. Doesn't really matter. What I was going to say was I noticed that you get the same amount of... How do I dash again? There you go, dash. You get the same amount of XP, regardless of whether it's your party or allies that finish off the enemies. So that's pretty cool. There you go. Nicely done.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Cool. We're inspired. Not expired.
For a wandering band of goblins to try and breach. What drove them to it, I wonder?
A horde must have settled nearby. More will come, and more after that.
Alright. Well, let's...
My beauty sleep soon. I may just get a tad malcontent.
Let's loot up, and we've looted all of those. Can we speak to the dead at all? Goblin Booyard. Let's try.
The corpse has nothing to say.
No? Okay. I doubt any of these trackers will have anything interesting to say.
Something good here, I hope.
Well, we could try, but I'm skeptical. Maybe Bugbear will. And we're encumbered. Let's try.
The corpse remains silent.
No? Okay, what about Zakrug? Surely the goblin boss will have something to say.
The corpse does not respond.
No, okay, alright. Well, last one there. Oh, we missed that tracker, did we? Let me just move some stuff around. Let's give that to Gale, and we'll give all of those to Lae'zel and Shadowheart. Alright, that splits out our inventory a little bit. Okay. Oh, I think that's everything outside, isn't it? That's all the corpses looted. Empty, 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 empty. Yep, okay, alright. And we tried speaking with a few of them, and none of them had anything good to say. So let's head on inside. Open the gate. Let us in. Thank you very much. Oh, Cannon's dead, poor fellow.
More goblins. What's next?
Yeah, I know.
To our door!
And you was ready to let them have us.
Don't blame me for your idiotic mistakes.
I blame you for locking us out, leaving us to die.
Having a bit of an argy-bargy over there. Now, was Shadowheart the one who had that divine guidance? Target gains a +1 d4 bonus to ability checks. Ah, right, okay. And does that cost a spell slot? Is that a spell?
There are children!
Yes.
Say, I should have known. Can't trust the devil.
Watch your tongue before it's too late!
Or what, Horns? What?
Oh, they're really going at each other. No, it's a cantrip. Guidance is a cantrip. Oh, very good. Okay, so no reason not to use that then in dialogue and everything. Very good. Okay.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Oh, we look very bloody. I've seen much bloodier battles than this. Consider yourselves lucky.
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Damn straight,
Well,
Zevlor.
I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Yeah, let's persuasion. More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. And yeah, let's just add, like there's no reason not to, right? There you go. So 6 to 9 total bonus. There you go. Well, we didn't even need the cantrip there, but easy done. Cool.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Alright.
Finding a safe haven.
What did Gale say?
Worried about this parasite and a few goblins. We need a healer.
Very true. I'm not so worried about so much for finding a safe haven. Yeah. Astute observation, Gale. But, yeah, not so worried about the goblins. Don't plan on sticking around that long anyway. Speak to Kaldani here.
Cannon?
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry to disappoint, but who is Halsin anyway? Yeah, sorry to disappoint.
Hells, I didn't mean it that way. Halsin's important, but you're the first bit of good faith we've had since he left. Keep your wits about you. Things are tense with the druids here.
Okay, I don't get to ask who Halsin is.
Never ends.
No! Get up!
No more trouble. Yet.
Okay, alright. What about Elegus over here? You have anything to say?
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
Yeah, you could hold off a horde of goblins from this position. It is quite a good position. Lots of high ground and a big strong gate.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, a 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Okay.
We're being watched.
Anything else to say?
If I see a goblin, I'm closing this gate, whether you're inside or not.
Yeah, duly noted. I guess that's why they didn't want to open the gate one iota. Here we have here Memnos and Arca. And Cannon.
Get up, Cannon!
She is very aggrieved. Speak to
He's
Arca.
not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
No!
No sympathy from Lae'zel. Yeah, you need to avenge this. Spill some goblin blood.
They'll slaughter us if we leave. There's nothing we can do.
They're slaughtering us now! Someone's going to pay for this.
Yeah,
Arca,
channel
no,
that
wait.
energy
What are you doing?
into defending your settlement. Oh, off she goes. Memnos chasing after her. There's Cannon there. Now, it would be a crime to loot his body.
What's next?
Let's speak to Ricker over here.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
Yeah, your first kill, don't worry. It does get easier. Taking life always has a cost. You have to feel it or you'll lose who you are. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
I had the same thought. And it's just going to keep happening.
Yeah, don't worry, it'll get easier.
You made it look so easy. The killing.
Yeah, I suppose so. So that's Cannon there. And the war horn. I wonder, can we speak with the dead?
Why does this keep happening? He was joking about octa soup just a moment ago.
Come on, Ricker.
And now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be good.
I don't know if they'll appreciate me casting Speak with the Dead, but let's give it a try. We'll quick save first. See if we can speak with Cannon. He may not have anything to say, but let's give it a crack.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, so he does have things to say. Who are you?
Cannon.
Yep. And where are you from?
We from Elturel left.
Okay, and who left Elturel with you?
Sister. Arca.
Oh, okay, Arca was your sister. That explains her reaction. Where do you keep your valuables?
Couldn't take much in bedroll.
Okay. Don't know if I should steal your stuff, but yeah, what's your profession? I kind of know what happened to you. You got shot by arrows.
Tailor before God volunteered.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I think that told us some, all that we needed to know. Didn't really need to know how he died. Can't.
Why does this keep
make him speak again, unfortunately.
Joking about
Alright,
Doctor Soup just
so
a
that's
moment ago.
all that done. We need to speak to Zevlor down there.
We dig a hole and be done with
Let's
it.
have a look up here, though.
We could say a prayer.
Where does this go?
Yeah.
Oh, you can probably jump down here. Or jump up here. Alright, let's make our way up here. What's up the top here? Oh, this doesn't look good. Bugbear Assassin going for Nadira. We have to save her. Alright, so he got surprised, so we get to go first. Are we going to have enough movement, though? Probably not. If I go... Okay, so if I do it like this...
In my best interest.
It's probably as close as I can get, right? Yeah. Just have to do that. Ah, critical hit, not bad. Not too shabby. And we'll just do the same with... Can she jump up there at all? No, we'll just get her to jump up there. Want to try guiding bolts? Ah, missed. Okay. Let's just go there. And do we want to use level 2? Yeah, let's just do it. She'll go hide up there. And we should be able to make it all the way over there, thankfully. Unfortunately, didn't slip and fall. Oh, nice. Killed him in one shot. Amazing. Didn't take any damage. Well, that worked out quite well. Cool. Loot his corpse. He seemed to be fairly quiet. See if he has anything to say.
The corpse does not respond.
No. Okay, won't get any information out of him. Not even who sent him. Hello, Nadira. You don't seem too concerned about the fact that you almost got assassinated. Anyway, hello.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Devil mistress. Soul coin. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant. That bugbear would have crushed your skull. This is the thanks I get. You got me, hand the coin over and I'll be on my way. No, the path I follow is far more noble. If you possess a devil's artifact, you should leave it in my charge.
I'm going to be chased all over Faerun for this damn coin, aren't I? Fine. Take it as a grudging payment for the rescue. Now leave me in peace.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright. My character had a concerning look on his face when he realized that. Almost a little too happy to be getting the soul coin.
That coin's worth plenty. Don't let a squid get their tentacles on it.
Alright. I won't. Are they after it? Presume by squid she means the mind flayers. We could go down there. Don't see any reason to, though. Maybe another time. Let's use this telescope. Yeah, that's all we can do with it.
You peer through the telescope.
Ooh, what the hell is that? A dragon of some sorts, or drake. Focus the telescope on the distant object, trying to get a clear view. Yeah, let's do that. Makes more sense than trying to use our raw eyesight. Very good. Now that looked like a dragon to me.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
We are really bloody. Let's move the telescope to the left.
The telescope points to the left.
Can we see anything else? Oh, that's the beach. Isn't that where we were? Where we started off? Okay, let's move it back to the right.
The telescope points straight ahead.
That's back at the dragon. Let's move it to the right again.
The telescope points to the right.
Don't know what that is. Just a roof. Alright, let's leave. Anything else to say, Nadira?
That coin's worth playing.
No. Okay, alright.
Never wanted the easy path.
Back down we go. See if we can speak to Rika and Kaldani again.
Not now. Please.
Oh, okay. Bad time, is it? Oh, Salune, our Lady of Silver. What about you, Kaldani?
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Oh, you were willing to talk to me earlier. What about you, Elegus?
If I see a goblin, I'm closing
Yeah, okay, heard that before. Alright, that's fine. What do we have over here? Ah, Canon's belongings. I don't think I want to steal his belongings. If Astarion is with us, Astarion can steal, but Siegfried would not steal. Anything that's red, anyway. Unless it's a bug and shouldn't be red. But all those things I won't take. I think Lazella would steal as well. But only if she actually needed something, not just out of greed. Alright, that's back where we are. We need to speak to Zevlor now. What happens if we just use guidance before going into...
No one stopped me yet.
Okay, so it does just last. Okay. Does he have any other lines that he says? And she can just recast that?
There is work to do.
Infinitely? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very useful cantrip. I feel like it should just be a buff. Like a concentration lasts until long rest buff. Rather than just having to recast it all the time.
Looking ahead.
Got anything else to say, Zev?
That was close. Far, far too close.
Yeah, I know. I know, but what can you do, man? It's a dangerous world, Faerun. Goblins around every corner. Actually, let's speak to our companions, see what they think of all this.
I had cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic weighs heavier here. Seeking solace in root and soil. Grounding, one might say.
One might say that. What about you, Shadowheart?
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Yes, agreed. Agreed.
Fine. What's
Do you have any thoughts on me?
I must admit, you've been a surprise.
Yeah, I've heard that line before. Okay.
My life aboard the Nautiloid.
And Lae'zel?
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age 6, and claims their first kill by age 10. Yet these tieflings claim barely a single warrior among them. It's a wonder they've survived even this long.
Man, okay. That's your interesting society. Is that your comment on the grove, though?
Speak.
I think that is. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's recast. Recast guidance there.
All's well well, but
Just drop
ends
a quick save.
not as bad as it could have.
And we'll speak to our good friend Zevlor here.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join
I like
him.
his armor.
Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
And I am Siegfried.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Right, okay. What brought you here anyway?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
Failed the descent. What is that? Kind of want to see what would happen if we succeed that roll, though. But yeah, alright, the descent. What's that?
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. The High Overseer, our Grand Protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell. Lucky for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back. Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really.
Right. That sounds like... And I do want to see what the... what the passing the history roll will say. But that sounds like a reference to an earlier Baldur's Gate game, maybe 1 or 2, which I've not played, but just the way that those lines were written, and it said like a band of adventurers, you know, saved the city and brought it back from hell. That sounds like a plot of a video game to me anyway. So I suspect that's what it was. Alright, let's speak to Zevlor again.
Forgive that display.
We'll just skip
Thank
through
you
some
for
of
your
this.
help. Well met. Whatever this attack will only strengthen them. There have been we can't stay, but we're refugees. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The descent. An infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
Oh, okay. Alright. Similar kind of roll there. Okay. If your people survive that, they'll survive anything.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
Yes. On another point, though, I don't know if you've seen me, but I need a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid
Something like
Halsin's
that.
a renowned healer.
Oh, Halsin's
but
a
he
druid,
didn't make
okay.
it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
Yeah, so on that, this ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first
Korga?
druid, won't
Spelt
even
like
see
Kaga.
me. You, though, I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place.
True.
Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare, if nothing else.
What are you offering for my aid? No, I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Well, I can certainly try, Zevlor.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Find me in the caves. I need to let people know we're moving.
Okay, alright. I'll find you in the caves. What's in this crate? I'll take that. And I'll take all of those. It's not marked red, so happy to take it. So it looks like that's the inner grove. Surely over here. Certainly looks like it. Or it might be in... If that's a door through there, or maybe... Oh, that's an elevator. We could go down there, but let's go down... let's go down here first.
Time to press ahead.
Let's drop another quick save here, I think. There we go. Okay.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Well, they're having a bit of an argument.
Take that back. Right now.
They have a plaque over here.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Right, okay. We have a disintegrating journal. An old journal recently updated with details of an investigation into an old and grim place. Let's have a read. The brittle pages of this book have been rendered illegible with age, save for the occasional name written in crimson ink. A newer, sturdier page has been inserted behind the front cover. It reads, "Found in the riverside structure to the south, sheds no light on the purpose of that grim place, but confirms what we already know. It is very old. All else is speculation." That must be a reference to the crypt chapel area that we found and fully explored, I think. So that's where Withers was. Very good. All right, let's speak to Aaron,
Not what I said.
who is a trader.
Can we stop shouting? No? Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you.
Alright,
Is there
you're
anything
most
you need?
welcome.
Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Ritual, hey? Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanus guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
But how are there going to be... If there aren't enough supplies to last indefinitely, like how are the people who are going to stay going to be able to survive? Plus, I thought druids were good with nature. Surely you could set up a decent farming, like sustainable farming solution. But anyway, what are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay, so you got some decent stuff. Gloves of missile snaring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. Oh, that's quite good. Ring of flinging. The wearer gains a 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Ring mail armor. Chain shirt. Okay, that's not some... Got some alright stuff here. Dragon's grasp. Not bad. Don't think anything I'd desperately want to buy though. I could sell... I've got a lot of stuff I could sell, but I wonder if we can get a better deal with someone else. Because he doesn't hate us, but he certainly, you know, doesn't like us. He's got a 0 attitude with us, so...
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Wondering if we can do something to get that up, maybe. Alright.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
I might let them bicker a bit more. We'll go down this way first.
Strangers over us.
That's not what I said. God, it's boring in here.
Yeah, let's speak to Icaron here.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
I'm not going to be. Is that really all you have to
Move
say?
along.
You don't have anything else to say?
Move along.
No. Okay. Alright. I'll take that. I'll take this recruitment poster as well. Printed on high quality parchment, this poster encourages people to join the Flaming Fist in Baldur's Gate. Very good.
We're exposed now.
Yes, you are. A man and woman stand side by side in armor emblazoned with a red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the Flaming Fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Uldar Ravengard himself, you'll be tasked with guarding the streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly fists throughout the city, or visit our headquarters at the Sea Tower of Baldur to find out how you can blaze a new career path today. It's Uldar Ravengard, not Ulduar, sorry. It's a World of Warcraft raid. Alright, we'll take that. And loot that vase. Nothing in there. We'll loot that backpack too. And also empty. There's this backpack here, which has a pear and 1 foot 2 feet well met we'll meet. Oops, not throw, sorry. Examine. A popular book of halfling children's rhymes and mnemonics, compiled and archived by one Euphedora Greatquill. Let's have a read. 1 foot 2 feet well met we'll meet. 2 drakes, 1 mink, 1 draught, 2 drinks. 1 bear, 3 beers, come join, drink here. 1 foot 2 feet well met we'll meet. Yondalar and Garl shed twixt them a fowl, all covered in butter, and they liked each other. Along came a fly, who flew in with a cry to the buttery fowl of Yondala and Garl. When Garl took a bite, Yondala shrieked with fright. Don't eat that, oh my, that's a butterfly. There was an old man named Elmoon, who made the best buns in Faerun. The eldest did scold him whenever he sold them, saying, Elm, bring those buns to our room. Okay, fair enough. Sure, let's grab that as well. And who do we have down here? We've got Ramira, Melly, Bath, Aradin, Danis, and Bex. What are they all doing? Yeah, Bath's had enough. He wants to go home. And who's this? Damon. What I wouldn't do for better tools. Okay. Alright, well let's go down and say hello.
We're exposed now.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
I'm sure they are smart enough to poison their blades, but I think you're alright. Stone door. What did he say? I need a few pockets to pick. Okay, gotta watch out for him then. Hello, Ramira.
Damn goblins!
You should probably get that looked at.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed.
I mean, he let you in, didn't he? It could have been worse. You are to blame. You put his people in danger. I'd have done the same in your place. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it could have been worse.
Oh, very
That's all I'll say.
We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe. But not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight. But not Liam, no. He charged him. The stupid bastard.
Well... I'm guessing that didn't end well, but no, look, he died with bravery. You should be proud of that at least.
Bravery? No. When it gets you killed, it's just called stupidity.
I'm inclined to agree with you, but still.
If Liam had only bloody listened. Small mercies.
We're exposed.
Anything else to say?
We're packing up, and I'd advise you to do the same. Seems our kind ain't welcome here.
Right. Okay. There's
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. I speak their
Bath over here.
My love, you were a caravan
Hello,
escort
Melly.
for 3 days.
What are you
and
doing?
You quit in the middle of your shift.
Are you picking his pockets? Oh, you are.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Oh, they're off.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
I mean, that was really obvious, buddy. I mean, I did witness the whole thing. Is he gonna chase him up there? Sure, they'll have some sharp words to say to each other.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
I mean, this kid is pretty ballsy to maintain denial when like 4 people witnessed the theft.
No one back home will ever believe
Anyway,
this.
let's see what's going on over here.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Don't you dare lay a finger on that child. Better do what he says, boy. I mean, I saw the boy steal the locket, so I'm not gonna side with the boy on this one. I won't let Bath hit him, but still, you better do what he
said
says.
I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
You're not fooling anyone, boy. Why'd you take it? Do you really want to take a beating over some jewelry? No, no, no. Let's try the persuasive route. Very good.
What kind of question is that? Why does anyone steal anything?
Is that really why you took it?
Fine. I have the stupid amulet. Take it.
Now, I want an answer. Why did you steal it?
To impress a girl, most like.
It looked like my mother's, all right? Just take the damn thing and leave me alone.
Keep it, kid. You need it more than me.
I doubt very much it looked like his mother's, but that was a nice little improvisation there. Yeah, he's giggling, the little bugger. He's giggling as he's running off, because he got away with it. You have anything else to say?
Move along.
No, okay, nothing. Where did he run off to anyway? Don't know where he went. Alright, let's, can't take any of that. Let's speak to Ramira again, and then Bath, and then Aragon, I suppose.
Up, and I'd advise you to do the same. Seems our kind ain't welcome here.
Okay, what about you, Bath?
Hi. Thanks for stepping between me and the kid.
Oh, you're alright, mate.
My mum gave me that amulet. But I think she'd be happy knowing the kid has it now. Yeah. I know she would.
Alright, well, as long as you're happy. You have anything else to say?
You're alright by me.
That's good to know.
Or a baker. Or a butcher.
A butcher? Really?
Sure. Blood excites me.
Right.
Okay. Easy money, yeah, right. I don't know how I would react if my my partner said that blood excites her. That's a potentially unsettling thing to hear from someone.
Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Bex and Dennis and Aradin. Alright. Well, let's put
There is work to do.
guidance on again.
ahead.
Does Aridin have anything else to say? I could easily shove him off the cliff into the chasm.
Vex?
What, did he say something? Alright, let's just speak to Aridin.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
Well, you might be if you demonstrated more honor in your dealings, sir.
Please. A good sword will get you farther than honor any day.
Lack of honor almost got you killed, because they wouldn't let you in.
I ain't local. I knew the fella in charge, but barely said 2 words to the devil's swarm in his place.
Yeah, I should speak with that fellow. Do you know where he is?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
You ran away from a few goblins?
Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part.
I mean, well, did you think getting rich would be easy?
Don't know what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic.
5,000,
and from a wizard,
not bad.
too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for.
I mean, money's always a stupid thing to die for, I suppose. Any idea what the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Yeah, if you say so, tough guy. Alright, we've got the stamped handbill, which you can examine. A tattered, well-handled bill posted to recruit adventurers. Let's have a read. A scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims, "Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Loroakan, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the Recluse of Ramazith's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured." Okay, well that's good to know.
Nearly ready.
Find the Night Song. Can do that. Can you tell me anything about
You're all right,
this?
mate.
Yep, I know that bath. Thank you. Oh, no, nothing. Ain't leaving town for a good
We're
while
packing
after
up,
this.
and I-
Okay, maybe Aridin can tell me a little
I'm
bit
drinking.
more.
You're leaving.
Fine, you're miserable. No, after the help I gave you, it would be honourable for you to address me differently.
Didn't ask for your help. You can keep your honor and stick it somewhere else.
Yeah, I can see why they wouldn't open the gate for you now, mate.
What do you want, anyway? I ain't local. I knew the fella in charge, but barely said 2 words to the devil's swarm in his place.
Yeah, whose home is this exactly, anyway?
Druids. And they ain't the friendly type. The only one of them worth a damn was the leader. And he ain't here anymore.
What makes you say they're not friendly?
They're like trees more than they like people.
And what happened to their... Sorry, no, you got along with their leader, though?
Better than the others. But not well enough to risk my neck for him. We've got a contract to track down some relic.
Yep, heard that before.
Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's out of the digging latrine.
Yeah. Give me the contract.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Tell me
It's
where to
called the
find
Night
it.
Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral. But
Yep.
my mate Brian kept...
Thank you. Do you have anything else to say?
You're leaving. Didn't ask for your help. What do you want, anyway? Druids. And they ain't the friendly type. The only one of them worth a damn was the lead. They're like trees more than they like people.
Yeah, and what happened to their leader?
His name's House.
Alright,
We've got a contact to
definitely
work out, though.
read all those lines
Goblins got
before.
him when we were... There's a gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew... But look, it's called... I'd give you the map and wish you...
Alright. What
I'm
else?
drinking. You're leaving.
No, not until you tell me exactly what happened to the first druid.
I already told you. He was at the temple ruins with us. But it ain't like we forced him to go along. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
Trained all your people to just run away? You just left him to die?
Yeah, and I'd do the same again. He weren't my responsibility. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely. And maybe they'll give you whatever's left of him.
This guy's a terrible leader. If he came along with your crew, he is your responsibility. You just cut him loose because it was inconvenient and potentially dangerous to your own personage to try and save him. That means you treat anyone in your crew as expendable if leaving them behind will save your own neck.
Out to my face.
Alright, he's had enough of talking to us. Whatever. What else do we have here? Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Inns and Guest Houses.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Well, it was his caravan.
Traveler's Guide. Alright, let's have a look at this. A battered volume that's missing its cover and numerous pages. The remainder boasts significant water damage. Let's have a read. With the dust of their journey still clinging to boot and cloak, the canny traveller will no doubt seek to secure accommodation within the city post-haste. Below are some establishments that are typical of what the city has to offer. The Blade and Stars, easily identified by its sign, a wooden shield boasting a curved blade against a field of stars. A handwritten scrawl in the margins notes that the sign is currently not in place. This inn is comfortable, quiet, and highly recommended for travellers seeking to recuperate from their journey. Expect unassuming fare at a reasonable price, moderately clean rooms, and passably clean patrons. The Blushing Mermaid. For those seeking an altogether rowdier night in the city, the Blushing Mermaid should be the first port of call. Named for the life-sized wooden mermaid on display, this inn is known for its ill-reputed patrons, frequent brawls, and altogether unsavory reputation. Nevertheless, I feature it here owing to great interest from my readership. I can only advise that you exercise extreme vigilance should you choose this establishment. Elfsong Tavern. Most of this passage is illegible due to water damage, apart from the words and phrases nearest to the inner margins. Dimly lit, Proprietor Alan, disembodied elvish singing voice. Oh, sounds peculiar, but intriguing. Maybe we'll come back to
Blood exciting.
to those two. Let's speak to Damon here first. See what he's got going on.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Yeah, that forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Fair enough. What do you have for sale? I got some alright stuff. Bunch of dyes. Safeguard shield. That's not bad. Magic got caught in this heirloom by being exposed to too many wizard family dinners. Ringmail armor. Chain shirt. Hide armor. Padded armor. The ringmail armor is better than our scale mail of devotion. But we don't get an armor class bonus from dexterity. So is it that much better? Probably not. Longbow, morningstar, quarterstaff, great club, light crossbow, short sword, and then some arrows. And metallic gloves, which could replace our leather gloves, giving us +1 to strength saving throws, and metallic boots giving us +1 athletics. Those would probably be worthwhile picking up. The helmet too, +1 to constitution saving throws. This chainmail is 16 armor class, which is the same as the ring. No, it's not the same as the ring, it's only 15. Okay, interesting. I'll have to have a think about all of that. Leave that for now.
Damn druids.
Who uses wooden tools?
I agree, wooden tools is a little bit archaic.
Hobgoblins? Maybe.
Are those
Swing, parry.
And again. Swing and swing.
What do we have over here? Octa. Ah, Cannon was speaking to you about soup, wasn't he? Regret to inform you that he's shuffled off this mortal coil. Hello to you, Auntie Ethel.
Doesn't taste half bad. I think I'd make a fine teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
A butcher? Really?
Sure, blood excites me.
Right.
Alright, let's have a chat to, is that a rat? It is a rat. Let's have a chat to Octa over here.
Again. You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
What is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not?
Sure.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard.
That's probably
If a
true.
gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I'd do for some salt.
Item received gruel. Okay, lovely.
You've had your share. Leave some for the rest.
Is that all you have to say?
You've had
Yeah,
your
okay. I don't really want more. Where is it even in our inventory here? No, I'm not sure. Oh, it might have gone straight into our camp supplies, potentially. Yeah, there it is. 3d4 healing. Not bad. This watery sludge slowly drips off your spoon. Gross. What else do we have here? There's a book over here. Volo's Complete Guide to the Behavior of Nymphs. Okay. Let's drop a save.
We're exposed now.
Let's have a read of this book. Let's examine it first. The heavily edited draft of a book that examines the activities of nymphs in great detail. Can we have a read?
Trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay for it.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I'll do that in a second. Let's speak to her first. Hello, Auntie Ethel, trader of quirks and sundries. Okay.
if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, are you an alchemist or what?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things.
Okay.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
And what is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here.
Don't know if I exactly
Just
trust
look
her.
like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I'm fine, just bone weary after a difficult day.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Not right now. So she gave us a greater potion of healing. That's quite good. Alright, well, we might,
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Ramas. Curious to see what else, Auntie Ethel might say. Like, what happens if I let her fuss over me? I like her voice actor. It's very, there's generally good voice acting in this game. It's quite impressive.
Exposed now.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petals. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
No, there's no need. I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point
Depending
is,
on the lighting.
whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
I like this lady. I like her voice acting, but I do not trust her at all. There's nothing wrong. I swear everything's
As you wish,
fine.
Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
No, nothing for now.
Made bu-
Yeah, I do not trust her at all. Hello, Lae'zel.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
You seem very sure of that. Yeah, okay. Alright. I might leave it there then for this episode. Next episode we'll pick up from where we left off, pretty much anyway. And I think we'll go and speak to Aramas over here. Oh, and I forgot Bex and Danis as well. And I want to have a look at what Auntie Ethel has to trade, and we'll just work our way around. Who else do we have here? We've got Zoru. I think Zoru... Wasn't Zoru the one Lae'zel wants to speak to? Yeah, Zoru. I might actually dismiss Lae'zel and speak to him first without her. And so we'll swap Lae'zel for Astarion. We'll go investigate there, speak to Zoru. And then probably swap Lae'zel back in and speak to Zoru again, and then speak to all of the people up here. But we'll do that in the next episode. We'll leave it here for now. We'll continue exploring the Grove then. So I'll look forward to seeing you. The next episode should be up at the same time as this one. So if you're at the end of this video, the next one will already be up on the channel. So yeah, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more Baldur's Gate 3 content, or if you want to support me. I will be starting a campaign in Starfield once that comes out, so if you want to make sure you get notified about that, then subscribe and hit the bell icon. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you then.